Hi everybody, I'm Vishal. I have been in Belgium now for about 16 to 17 years, originally from India, and basically today now I'm involved very much with some of the startups that started at KBC as a coach and a mentor, but also at a personal level I'm involved as an angel investor and involved with a company called Venture as an executive chairman. So from my experience, I've basically brought down leadership and performance management within a startup into 4 phases. Phase 1 is about personal leadership. The reason I call it personal leadership, it's because you're trying to manage yourself and you're trying to set an example for your small team of co-founders. It could be that, or it could even be your early employees. Because personal leadership is about going above and beyond as a person to learn and develop new skills. Because you might not have, if you're a salesperson and like myself, I'm not very good at Excel and technical things. But I will try to understand that because in a small team, you have to be able to be much more agnostic, to make sure that you're able to achieve multiple aspects and be as productive as possible in a small team size. So phase 2 really focuses what I call on the product and the team, because this is where this phase is defined by the growth of the startup from 5 to 15 to 20 people, not more than 20, certainly I would say around average 15. Okay, so this is really focusing on solution problem fit, and it's focusing on building that team, learning to say thank you, recognizing individuals, because now a certain hierarchy is being formed in the organization. And that's what it's really about. And again, I would also urge startups to look at learning to say no, because you will have a lot of opportunities being thrown at you, but you've got to maintain that focus. So phase 3 is very much defined again by the number of people that are part of the organization. So normally we see about 30 to 35 people. It could be 25 as well, but anywhere from 25 to 35. What I define phase 3 as, it's about organizational leadership and performance management, but also customers. You've already achieved in phase 2 your solution problem fit. You need to start defining processes within the team if you haven't already done that in the previous phase. So HR processes, recruitment processes, letting people go, evaluation processes. How do you do all of these things? How do you onboard salespeople? So that management by exception, defining those processes becomes super important. So phase 4 is defined when an organization reaches about 45 to 50 people. What's super important is building on that momentum of customer and product leadership. Now you drive towards market leadership and thought leadership, which is where you could say, if you've achieved a certain market leadership, like we are number 1 or we are in the top 5 players in this space, in this market. That is what is known as market leadership. That means you command a certain respect as a product and as a supplier or a provider of that service or solution. But then there is also about thought leadership, about talking about where are you going as a company, where is the market going, and people actually listen to you. And this is where also as a founder or co-founders, it's about becoming the evangelists of the culture that you want to drive within the company, the beliefs and the value system. And that's what you start focusing on, because you have good people who are driving product, you have engineering organizations, all that sort of stuff. And now you become the kind of a beacon to say, okay, this is where we are going, this is where we want to be, and the rest of the team will follow and execute.